What's going on? 2 minute warning. We're back again for your furry. We got a special show for you guys. We have Dula and Vic. We're having a little slight technical difficulties with Vic for the moment, but we will unmute him soon we get his audio check. But hey, Tim, Dula, Josh, James, Victor, let's go.
¿Cómo estás? I am Team's cousin, Julio. I'm Julio today, so I'm filling in for Team.
I already like Julio better. I don't know about you guys.
Stupid bet, man. Fellas, first and 10. The Browns confirm Josh McCown is out for the season. If you're in charge of the Cleveland Browns, should you start Austin Davis or would you go with Johnny Manziel?
I guess I'll start off in place of Mike for not being able to be here tonight. But honestly, I actually like the way that Ryan Clark from ESPN broke it down earlier. He said, you got to start this guy. He's got to be your answer right now. The Browns are just a debacle. You have to put this guy in, and if you're not going to play the dude, you either got to cut him or trade him. You can't just sit him down because he had the whole little alcohol picture thing going on. I mean, and if you're going to discipline him, do it within the means of the CBA or something that can't be challenged. Don't suit the guy up just to keep him there, and I think it's ridiculous. So that's my take on it. I don't agree with them benching Manziel.
I think they should start him. I mean, you got to see what you got in the kid. You know what I mean? It's been a first-round pick on him. Yeah, but I mean, the only reason why I would see them not starting him is if they already made up their mind that they're not going to keep him. If they're not going to keep him, then they're just going to go ahead and try to win as many games as they possibly can and salvage the season with some type of respectability. But the last article I read on Bleacher today is that it's a possibility he could start again this season, whatever that means. Yeah, but I think they should start him for the simple fact that you got to see what you got in your best in the first round pick in the case, and you should let him play out the string. 5 games give you a nice sample size of what you may or may not have.
You know what? I'm gonna jump in here and say, if the Cleveland Browns were, a legitimate organization, I would say, but this is the Cleveland Browns. Frankly, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter too much because I don't see Manziel being there, and frankly, if I was Manziel, I wouldn't want to be there either. I think the handling of him in general has been piss poor at best. I think at this point, start Austin Davis. They're trying to tank. Putting Austin Davis in there will help you do that, definitely, because he's not very good. And, you could try again, Connor Cook, Jared Goff, whoever they want to ruin next. I'm just all about, I actually like Manziel as a player. I think, I wouldn't start don't ruin him, I'm still on the bench, move in the offseason. The Browns can be in that for the next 10 years. That's what they do.
How about you, Victor? How you feel about him?
I want Johnny Manziel gone. He don't need to be on that team. He's a good quarterback in the right system, and Cleveland ain't the right system for him. I would start Austin too because they can't get any worse.
All right, fair enough. Well, here's my thing. I'm loving the fact that they are benching Manziel because I really do know that Tony Romo won't last. I'll say no more than next year. I know Jerry Jones said 5 years, but that's what Jerry Jones does. He sells it. He's not gonna say he's out this year, but he did say the key sentence, which is very important. It's time for Dallas right now to start grooming a young quarterback. And when you have Johnny Manziel, who he really, really wanted, you and I told you guys a couple of times, every time somebody gets in trouble, they go into Dallas. You know that. Johnny Manziel was partying, having champagne, drinking. Hey, Jerry said, hey, listen, you're going to bench him, and I'll give you that second-round pick. You hear? And that's what he's doing. He's waiting for Johnny football to come to Dallas. I'm going to tell you this. It's best for business, which Jerry loves, because the thing is this. You're going to get a quarterback who loves the game. Now, I know Josh put a fantastic article out there with with the Justin Gilbert, the cornerback, and how they say that he doesn't love football. They never evaluate this guy. So I agree with D where he's saying this is a Cleveland Brown organization. They don't do nothing right. So how does you draft players and you don't really, do your homework on them? But Johnny Football loves football, and that's what's important. He loves football. He's from Texas, and he would do everything Jerry tells him to do. And you know what? Him coming to this team with an offensive line like we got, Des Bryant, a lot of young pieces. It's a brainy Johnny.
I have a dark horse for you. Here's my scenario, and follow me here. If the Rams end up moving to L.A., Johnny Manziel in Tinseltown, why not?
Man, that's like putting match to a stick of dynamite, man.
Listen, you need a face, a new franchise. Listen, Nick Foles is in it. I know they gave him some money, unfortunately. But Dallas is the popular choice. But I really think this new LA team, it'd be an interesting fit to start. Certainly.
Definitely. No, I agree with you. I didn't think of that scenario. You definitely, it makes sense. But,
Well, for Tim's point of the argument, if we already feel, I think most of us feel that Manziel is probably going, most likely, out of all the 31 teams, that he's probably going to go to Dallas, most likely. Jerry, I think, was infatuated with him. We all know in the war room, it's no secret that Jerry was pissed that he didn't get Manziel off the rip. So, if you do want to get Manziel in a trade scenario, I don't think he's worth a second right now. There's no way he's worth a second-round pick. He's more like I would say, fourth or fifth, probably. So
Jerry, you hear that? You heard that, Jerry?
But that's an argument for the Cleveland Browns. You want to start this kid so he can at least. The Browns are already repeating history. They have a whole QB purgatory graveyard right in their stadium. So if that's going to keep on happening, all right, so just start Manziel, see what he's got. If he produces, great. And if you don't want him anymore, his production at the end of the season just upped him a couple more rounds in a trade. So why are you playing Austin Davis?
So here's my counter to that. See, if the Cleveland Browns weren't such morons and put it out there that they don't, that they don't want Manziel, that would actually be true. If they played it close to the chest and internally they're like, all right, we're going to ship this guy off in the offseason anyway. I wouldn't have said a word. I would have kept whatever and just played him and, hopefully did rise his value. But if I'm a team now, it's like, wait, you're not going to get me for too much because I know you don't want the guy.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing too. I mean, if you don't want him anymore, just cut him because obviously it's public that the team doesn't want him anymore. So you're not going to give up anything really for him. He'll take the first bid for him. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. I think Manziel should start. Because they're not going to get anything for him at this point. But at least he suits up more than RG3 does.
Well, all right. How about this, y'all? We have the Arizona Cardinals. They lost their running back Chris Johnson out for the year. You got now David Johnson, who was doing special teams, and you have Stephon Taylor. Real quick, would this slow down the Cardinals, or will they just be okay?
Not slowing down the Cardinals. David Johnson has shown in a short time he's very versatile. He can catch the ball out of the back foot. He can run with power. He has excellent vision. It just seemed like it was just like because he was a rookie that they just didn't want to hand it over to him. But now he's got his shot. I think the offense is probably going to be a little bit better, to be honest with you.
I think Chris Johnson was a great story, great pickup. The guy, a few years ago had that 2,000-yard season in Tennessee. Kind of went into purgatory in Tennessee, another shitty organization, frankly. And, no, I don't think so. As long as Carson Palmer is upright and Larry Fitzgerald is still catching balls along with Floyd and their other receivers, this team is predicated on the passing game. They have enough at running back to manufacture a running game. They do have backs that can catch out the backfield. I think they'll be fine on offense without Chris Johnson.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vic. You go for it.
I agree with what they're saying because I like him. He's a great, and Chris Johnson to me, he's probably a little bit slower than Johnson is. And Chris Johnson, he was lucky to get picked up by anybody because it took a long time for anybody just to pick him up, and he gelled right in there with Palmer and them. So I don't think it's going to affect that system at all. Because Palmer is already, he's the master back there. He's controlling everything. He's like a undercover Peyton Manning, you might as well say. He's controlling that team, not the running back.
Yeah, right. That's what I was going to say. It's more of a testament to the whole team and the offense and what Arians is doing over there. I mean, if Chris Johnson comes over and he was doing booty-doo when he was just trying to make a resurgence in the NFL, doing nothing, and all of a sudden he comes to the Cardinals and he's fourth in the NFL in rushing yards at his state, I mean, it's ridiculous not to think David Johnson won't flourish as well as being a young buck he is. And the most important piece of that Cardinals team is Carson Palmer. As long as he's healthy, that Cardinals team is definitely got a potential to go deep. Once he goes down, though, that's when it's a toss-up, so I'm not really worried about CJ going down.
Well, before we move on to the next down, I just want to say, waving this hat, I feel so funny because I'm agreeing with every Giant fan in this room. It's so disgusting, man. I just can't believe it. I'm shaking my head with everybody like, yeah, all Giant fans agree with each other. This is hurtful, man. But I agree with what everybody's saying. So, Sean, I think we can move on, son. This is ridiculous,
It's a lesson to all you trolls. If you want to troll, it comes with consequences.
Damn it.
Right?
Damn it. Damn it.
Troll with responsibility.
Sean, can you move on to the next down, Sean? Come on. Take your pictures of this, man.
Sean just left. He said, you're going to have to extend this.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Here comes Sean, we good?
Sean, leave him up there for a while. He likes to show your
Hey, Sean! No, I love this. Seahawks are the best team in the world, Sean. Stop it, man.
Sean, leave him there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This is crazy,
Hey,
man.
since we're live, Coop, it's a good time to bring up that segment you were going to talk about with Tim.
What segment was that? I forgot, man.
I don't know. You were about to bring it up, and then you said you were going to save it for the break.
Oh, with the target?
Oh, right. Odell, yes.
Oh, no, I was just saying, that we were, I was looking at some stats earlier, and with the 18 target game that he had against the Redskins, he's on pace to break the single season target record, which was 208, held by Rob Moore for the New York Jets, which I was surprised about back in 1997.
Honestly, at this point, he's probably got the chance because that offense is Eli's going to go right back to the 2 years ago where he's just tossing it up to Odell and hoping he gets anything. And it's a good sign with Revis being out of practice too. He might have a field day against the Jets secondary. Who knows?
Yeah. But what I'm hoping for is that Hakeem Nicks comes through because he only played 11 snaps in that first game. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he was getting his feet wet. I hope.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't want to ram nobody's parade when it comes to, although he's talented. I'm not gonna say he's not. He's very talented. Just listen, he is the ultimate weapon Eli Manning has. So, and you're gonna need that. But it's a lot of things that comes with him that we gotta see and wait. We gotta hope and see and wait. Hopefully he does his thing for you guys. Let's see what happens.
Are you a Giant fan?
No, hell no, I'm not a Giant fan, man. And
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna wash my head with some detergent after this. Damn well, I'm with this crap talking about the Giants. But now, all serious, he's a top receiver, and I said this, and I can't lie because this offseason I said he was the top 5 receiver in the league. Everybody clowned me. I say he was better than Megatron. Everybody clowned me.
Whoa.
No. Listen.
You took it back.
No, I didn't take it back. No. I never took it back. What I did say. No, well, excuse me, Booby Kittytron. I never took it back. But what I did say was I didn't like the toughness. I didn't like the fact when he was people say he wasn't, but the lines of complaining about getting hit and things of that nature. He's a dangerous receiver. And he's smart.
Complain, though? What receiver doesn't complain about anything? Dez always complains.
Dez complain about getting the ball.
It doesn't know what I'm saying, but he complains. He complains to the refs. Everything is a catch. Everything is a pass interference.
But that's normal.
He's always crying about that.
But cool. That's normal. What I'm trying to say, every receiver isn't complaining about you having the ball or ref. He's hitting me. That's the name of the game. What I'm saying is, when you go in front of the media, you don't tell the media you're being disturbed for your team making fun of you. You don't tell the media that these guys are playing rough on me. And then on top of that, you're getting caught on video hitting players and then running. He got fined for that. But he's young.
Player and he got back into play. He wasn't running from the player. Come on, Tim, stop it.
No,
Stop this. Come on
no,
now.
I'm just going.
I'm just being
I
real.
saw the game.
I just
Everybody saw the
no.
game.
Listen. He's young. He's a young player.
Right.
All I'm saying is that that's not gonna take him out of the top five. I'm saying about the attitude part. As far as the receiving skills, he can do whatever. Until I think he can do more than Tony Brown can do. I have said that. Tony Brown had one good year. Everybody declaiming the best receiver in the league. He's not. He can do whatever.
Antonio Brown is pretty nice.
Yeah, Antonio Brown. He's not Antonio Brown.
His footwork is amazing.
No, it's amazing. But
He
what
can
I'm
get
saying,
away from any defensive back.
but what I'm saying is, if you put Odell in that Pittsburgh offense with Roethlisberger and he's slinging, you think Odell can't? You think Odell can't do what he can do? Of course he can. Any receiver who's in an offense like Pittsburgh could do the same, even bad.
Well, to be real with you, my factor is AB's got the overall footwork, and I think Odell just has the explosiveness and the quickness to him. But Antonio Brown, I mean, I think he's just so elusive. It's just footwork that's just amazing to him. That's why he's the best receiver in the game.
For you Giant fans, Hakeem has got the biggest hands. Odell has the biggest eyes. I mean, no, I'm just saying he has the biggest eyes, so he sees everything.
He could back into his own team because before Odell came into the league, everyone was bragging about having 4XL hands. I mean, he was the hand guy in the NFL before Odell came along. So if him and Odell can finally get it, if Knicks can get it together, it could be actually pretty nice, a miracle to see for us Giants fans at this point because everything's going downhill for us right now.
All right, listen, we're gonna come out and go for the second down.
All right, sounds good.
Austin Davis in there will help you do that definitely because he's not very good. And you could try again. Connor Cook, Jared Goff, whoever they want to ruin next. I'm just all about I actually like Manziel as a player. I think shitty organization, frankly, and 1,000-yard season in Tennessee. Kind of went into purgatory in Tennessee, another shitty organization, frankly. And, no, I don't think so. As long as Carson Palmer is upright and Larry Fitzgerald is still catching balls along with Floyd and their other receivers, this team is predicated on the passing game. They have enough at running back to, manufacture, a running game. They do have backs